Hi, it's Heidi again from Roots and Culture. Welcome back to my plot for another episode of all things allotment gardening. And I thought I'd just come down this evening. Baby's gone to sleep, so hopefully I've got at least an hour to play with, just to see how my tomatoes are doing after the last episode. I think they've got blight. So yeah, let's get into the video. So after last time I was here, I cut a load of foliage off my tomatoes, and I have to say it's been for the best. I'm pretty sure it's blight. I'd put money on it that it's blight. If you look at some of the stems, they're turning black. Now I've never grown anything in a polytunnel of this size before. I've only ever grown stuff in a little mini greenhouse. Now look, that looks like it's some kind of bacterial infection or disease. Can't hear myself think because of the aeroplanes. So as I was saying, I'm pretty sure it's blight. I'm not too concerned because, to be honest, we've got plenty of fruit. We've harvested quite a bit. There's still a load coming, and I think as long as they ripen with no major problems like turning black or rotten, the fruit's fine. It's just the plants, isn't it? And I probably could still cut a bit more foliage off. Can you see these ones are black? And I cut loads off. You know, which again, it's for the best, but I don't want to keep cropping it back too hard. I'm scared that if I cut all the leaves off, it's not going to have anything to photosynthesize. Having said that, on these plants, there's hardly any fruit. So I might just actually cut them back and just leave what's left of the ones with fruit on. Just makes sense. I got given a load of gardening magazines actually, and strangely enough, I read a little bit of one of them the other day, and I turned to a page and it discussed blight in tomatoes, and it said that you can actually get seeds and varieties of tomato which are pretty blight resistant. I think what it is because I've had them in the polytunnel and I've kept the door shut for the majority of the time, the heat is so intense in here that when the water vaporizes, it just falls onto the foliage. And I realised that blight can be from water, something called water splash. So I think that's what's caused my plants to be affected. So, but it is what it is. I realise that now, and all I can say is for next time, hopefully I won't make the same mistake twice. However, blight can affect plants that are out in the open fresh air, because it can travel through the air. So it's just one of them ones, isn't it? What can you say? I'm happy with the fact that I've got tomatoes to harvest. I don't feel too sad about it, but I would have liked to have had a nice green polytunnel with no issues really. My courgettes are looking great. They've got no powdery mildew. I think that is literally just the colour of my leaves, because it's not looking unhealthy or anything like that. I thought it could have been the other day when I looked back on the video, but it's not. It's just the actual pattern on the leaf. The courgettes are actually growing. They're looking healthy and lovely and green, and that one's got loads on, look, little baby tiny ones. So I'm happy about that. And my kohlrabi and my radicchio are all looking great as well. We took the door off in the end. I did open the little blinds on the sides, but it just wasn't enough. There wasn't enough air circulating, so we just took the door off, and I think it's done it the world of good, to be honest. So we live and learn, don't we? I'm by no means an expert. I have grown tomatoes before with no problems, but when I think about it, they have been outside in pots in my yard. So it is what it is, isn't it? And learn for next year, try again, and might even get some of them blight resistant seeds. And I'm pleased to say that I've got some little potato shoots coming where I planted the potato seeds the other week. Look, you see 2 there, a little tiny one there, I think. That one? Yeah, it is. So I didn't expect that. I don't know why. I've never grown potatoes like in the late season. I've only ever grown like after sort of Easter time. So I'm happy with that. Let's hope we get some potatoes by Christmas. And my pumpkin's still hanging on there. They're getting bigger by the day. I did buy some tights from a charity shop, brand new, got them for 35p. So I thought when it gets a little bit bigger, I'm gonna use the tight idea. I think, because I can see the bamboo's bowing a little bit, although it's fine. I think the tights will just add that extra little bit of support. And I can see other little ones coming. A little tiny one there. And on this side, I'm getting some little flowers as well. I think these are squashes. I think the other side's pumpkins. But you know, you forget what you plant and where. But it's all good. They're all doing what they should be doing. So I'm really, really pleased. I'm going to have to sort this out, I think. I'm going to take these out today. All these chard have just bolted and gone to seed, gone absolutely wild. But they look really pretty, I think. But they're just wasting space now. The seeds all look fine. I'm going to harvest the seeds. And then I bought some more seeds today. I bought beet leaves. So you don't actually eat beetroot themselves. It's just the greens. And they go all winter. So I thought I need my iron and all my other nutrients and that I might not get without, obviously, these kind of greens. So I thought I'll give it a whirl and I'll let you know how we get on with them. Oh my goodness. Oh. Really nice evening actually. So that's the chard out. I'm just going to leave them to dry, pick the seeds off, save them for next year, and in the meantime I'm just going to weed this little bed out and just prepare it for my other seeds. What a lovely evening. It's really, really nice and quiet. But it's starting to come in darker now, I've noticed. Just after, 8:30. So I've got about half an hour or so left before it gets dark. So I'm going to hurry up and plant these seeds and maybe give the garden a quick water. And that'll probably be it for today, which is a shame. If it's nice though, I probably will come down tomorrow. And yeah, do a bit more of what I love, because I do love this. But now crack on with the seed sowing. I do hope these ones grow. I think the beetroot do alright in the more shady sort of environments, although my radish didn't do good at all. Louise radish, should I say, and spring onions didn't even come. We never got one. But these beetroot, some of them are not doing so well. I don't know whether because I've planted them, like 2 and 3 seeds together. I think I've had like a more dominant beetroot, and then the others have been a lot smaller, but I've thinned them out a little bit now. I've taken, oh there's another one there. I've taken a lot of the big ones, so it might give the smaller ones a chance. But there's loads of I think it's mycelium, you know, because there's a lot of wood chip in here. I keep getting loads of mushrooms. Don't know if you can see over there. See if I can zoom in. I get absolutely loads of different types of mushrooms in this garden, and I just wish I could identify them, because I'm interested in mushrooms in general, but I have not a clue. Yeah, but they just keep sprouting everywhere, and in the soil there's lots of like little white, what looks like mold, but I think it's mycelium, which is the sort of like beginnings of mushrooms. I've got 4 beetroot and some greens, but yeah, I've been making quiches at home and that, and I've been putting the stems and the leaves and that in, and I have to say they taste so nice. So I'm not going to waste what I've chopped off just now. I will use them. So yeah, I've got them. I don't know even if you can see them, but it says beet leaf perpetual spinach, a mass of mid-green leaves, sow March to August, harvest all year round. So they've got beta carotene, calcium, iron and folic acid. So high yielding and winter hardy. So yeah, not true spinach, but used in exactly the same way. Does not run to seed in dry conditions. Produces a mass of mid-green leaves with thin stems, also known as spinach beet. And I've also got some peas. I saw a video the other day and it said in the winter you can sow peas, not for the actual peas, I'm under the shadow, but for the actual greens, you know, the pea shoots. So I'm going to just plant a few in and see how we get on with them too. The seeds look pretty much the same as beetroot. So let's bang them in, see what happens. Sun's starting to set now, so I need to crack on. Hello, Bus. Can you see the cat? Hi. Thought I could see something out the corner of my eye. So just gonna water and then I'm pretty much finished. So I think that'll do for today. I've done what I came to do. My little girl's still sleeping. I'd better wake her up because it's going to be bedtime soon. She won't sleep. But sometimes you can't plan these things, can you? You just got to do it when you can, especially when you've got a baby. But it just makes it all the more sweet, bless her, because she enjoys this as well. But yeah, I've enjoyed myself today. It's been nice to get out of the house for a bit. And yeah, at least I've got some beetroots. And maybe tomorrow I'll come down and pick some blackberries and maybe some tomatoes, who knows. But until then, thank you for watching. Please like my channel and subscribe and share. I do appreciate your support, and it's nice to see that my little fan base is growing, so thank you, and we'll see you next time. Bye for now.